We are very, very conscious of what this game means. Not only the nation, but of course myself, the players and everybody involved, we know what this game means. So our preparation has been for the last 2 days. You know, I've often spoke about the difficulty of preparation at international level, but it's the same. It's the same for the Central African Republic team, training today and playing tomorrow, and it's the same for us. We will do everything that we can to get the result that we want to get. So our preparation has been good. As with all international camps, sometimes you miss players through injuries, and of course we are missing some through injuries, but it's always an opportunity for others. We are playing at home, we have a good record here, and it's a record that we want to continue.
Before my colleagues come in, I think the communications director mentioned Joseph Pencil. Can you give us an update as to why you took that decision to let him go together with the medical team? Joseph Pencil.
Yes, and I would have to say credit to Joseph Pencil and also his club, Genk, for allowing him to come. He sustained an injury right at the end of the last game. He had to be taken off. He sustained a foot injury. Came here because he wanted to be here and wanted to be assessed, and also his club allowed him to come. But knowing that he would, by all accounts, probably be returning back to the club. So after, of course, seeing our medical staff, it became quite apparent that he wouldn't be available for Wednesday's game, and of course now has returned back to the club. But we certainly thank his club for allowing him to come, because certainly in that situation there would have been a lot of clubs that wouldn't have allowed their player to travel. No, I think all I can do is speak on behalf of myself as head coach, and of course the Black Stars. That's all I can do. What any opposition manager or player has to say about their own team or the game, that of course is their opinion. My opinion is there are no easy games in this group, home or away, and the level of African football has improved, I think, significantly over the years, which means that there aren't any easy games. So we will have to treat good opposition with the respect that they deserve. But I go back to what I said, we are playing at home here in Kumasi in front of our own supporters, and we hope that they can drive us on to the victory that we want.
Hi Coach, my name is Gabriel from CTFM CCTV. So quick one, I think you mentioned about Joseph Pencil having to leave the squad. Is there room for a replacement? Because there's reports that Fatah Isaku of Leicester City will join the squad. How true is that?
Yes, that is true. He will join the squad. He's just, of course, joined Leicester City, which is a wonderful move for him. Coming, obviously, from Portugal, where he didn't play so much. Of course, was involved with the under-23s in Morocco in the summer. Played all 3 games. And it's a good move for him, and I think one that will really develop his career. So yes, he will join. We're hoping that he will be with us this evening.
My name is Patrick Apiakubi, RFM. About Joseph Pencil injury.
No, I mean you spoke about Joseph Pencil's withdrawal from the squad. But that would be the same as others, Thomas Partey and Daniel Amate, even going back to Ashimiro, which is a few weeks ago, Benjamin Teti, that's been in and around the squad and fitness. So yes, and also of course, yes, Joe Walcott. So there are several. So I think as regards one individual, This is football, and what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to adjust. If for any potential player that perhaps might have started, and of course is injured, it's a really good opportunity for somebody else, and that's where you have to look at the strength of the squad that you have. I think it's a good squad we have. I have to look at the injuries that we've acquired before the squad was announced, and I have to get that right balance of experience. Is this the right game to bring in players that are not proven, that have maybe not been in the squad before? Yes, there can be some part of that, but also there has to be a part of having some stability in the squad, in what is a vital game. So for everybody, there's nobody that has the right to be in any squad. They have to earn that right. And that can come in different ways. That can come with somebody like Andre, who's our captain, who's a big influence and respectful player around the squad. So for what he can add to the squad. And Edmund Adu, for the games that he's played, and also for the options that we have in central midfield. And you might think different, but we certainly, as from offensive midfield, we don't have as many options as what we have in other positions. Particularly players that have played and been in previous squads. So for every player that's in there, there's a thought process that goes on. Nobody gets into the squad just because it's a squad. There's a thought process for every single player, and that's for me to think about. It's always difficult for everybody that wants to pick a squad, because I'm quite sure if I spoke to all of you individually, the squad would differ by 5-6 players for all of us. But it's my responsibility to pick a squad that I think will win us the game.